As part of its strides to become the national benchmark for best practice, Roads Agency Limpopo RAL held the Ethics Conversation Chapter 3 presentation on lifting the ethics game in the workplace. The aim of the session was to entrench a culture of ethical conduct amongst RAL employees in the quest to deliver road infrastructure in Limpopo. In his opening remarks, RAL Senior Manager for Governance, Risk and Compliance, Mr. Komani Maputa, emphasized the need for such session to maximize the organization's potential to deliver ethically on its mandate, which comprises planning, construction, maintenance, management and control of the provincial road network.
Now remember, we've got service delivery challenges not only in RAL but even across the country, the province. So ethical culture, I think, is at the center of service delivery, because whatever that we do, we must do it ethically so that we are able to spend the limited resources of the state efficiently, effectively, in a cost-effective manner to be able to benefit the needs and serve the people of the Limpopo region.
Various speakers from Chapter 9 and 10 institutions that support constitutionalism in the country were invited to encourage RAL employees on how best to conduct their daily duties in an ethical manner.
What I would like RAL staff to take away from my presentation is observance of ethical behavior in the workplace, because it contributes to the development and the well-being of the broader society that we serve as public servants.
The ethics and the code of conduct is not only the work of the head of department or management, it's the work of everyone within an organization. If you want to create an ethical culture within an organization, each and every employee will have to play a role and conduct themselves according to the policies of a department.
We need our colleagues to ensure that they understand that unethical conduct, crime, fraud and all sorts of misconduct or unwanted behavior destroy the country. But we as public servants have a role to play in ensuring that we maintain a high standard of professional ethics.
While warning employees about the risks of being involved in fraud or illegal activities, the invited speakers also emphasized the need for public servants to always strive to be available to engage with people whom they serve.
Because before someone actually decides to commit fraud, they need to actually stop and think, where this is actually going, what are the consequences. So it's very important that we have this conversation.
The Queen's language says the fish rots from the head. And in that way, I think if the leadership of RAL can be a good exemplary, the employees are likely to follow suit in the good things that we do.
The complement of RAL staff members who attended the event highlighted how informative it was for them, especially because the agency renders one of the most critical public services, which is road infrastructure delivery.
This whole session was very informative for me because it got me to think that there's protection out there. Yes, it may not be in a form of incentive, but the most important thing is knowing that you can sleep well at night, knowing that you did the right thing. So peace, a sense of belonging and security essentially are the things that are at the top of the list, but it's much more important to do the right thing than to follow where the money goes.
And I have learned that whenever you do things, just know when you do the wrong things, there's always consequences in life. You can run, but you can't hide. Whatever you do in the secret, it will come to public at the end of the day.
Roads Agency Limpopo, together for better roads.